Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the United Front. We've got a very special ad hoc episode for you lot today. A nice little live, one for the neutrals. Everybody can get involved as well. So make sure you get involved in the comments, in the live chat. Of course, hit a like on the video and subscribe if you're new here. Yeah, we got a little top 10 Premier League strikers of all time, and I think some of this is going to show our age a little bit. Obviously, I'm joined by, as usual, Zayn and Ernest as well. We might as well get straight into it, boys. Me and Zayn have sent Ernest a list of our top 10 Premier League strikers. We don't know each other's lists, by the way, who we put top or whatever. In fact, Ernest, you want to go ahead and explain some of the rules and just exactly how the game is going to be played? Oh, not hearing you there, Ernst.
I think you're on mute, buddy.
Hello?
Yep, there you are.
Yep,
are.
Cool.
There you
Want
are.
to explain some of the rules, bro?
So we got some lists from obviously us on the channel and some friends of the channel of the top 10 Premier League strikers. And how it's going to work is, so 10th place in everyone's list gets 1 point. Then 9th gets 2 points, 8th gets 3 points, and so on progressively. So if someone has Rooney in 10th on all of our lists, he would have 3 points. And then we've tallied it all up to make a combined list. That's basically the main concept.
So just to make it clear then, if Rooney is, let's say, number 3 on somebody's list and number 4 on somebody else's and number 10, what he would get a total point of whatever, and then you tally them all up based on everybody's list to get a total list.
Exactly like that. And we've got seven lists, so the maximum points one player can get is 70 points.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, cool. You guys ready? We had 14 names mentioned. Some honorable mentions here. In 14th place, with 1 vote from 1 person, is Jermaine Defoe with 1 singular point.
Jermaine Defoe.
You know what? Jermaine Defoe is an interesting one, yeah, because I actually think he's got more love since he's retired than he did when he was actually playing. Like, obviously, don't get twisted. Jermaine Defoe was a striker, baller, yeah, but I don't know, man. I don't know if he was top. I don't know if he was top 10, bro.
He's
like,
the
he wasn't
10th
even
top scorer in Premier League history.
Yeah, but is that just because he was here for so long? Like, and he did bang goals. Don't get twisted, but bro, like, he didn't even start for Tottenham for a lot of the time. Like, do you know what I mean? We had like some of the best Tottenham teams, I feel like, over the years. Yeah, he wasn't even their best striker. Like Berbatov was, Robbie Keane was. They all played in the same kind of era. Do you know what I mean? Obviously,
the thing with Defoe, he's like a cult hero from the mid-table. You know what I mean? He's like one of them guys.
Yeah, no, Defoe is a baller. Don't get twisted. Like, at the end of the day, in this list, there's going to be loads of absolute ballers that didn't get in or did get in. Like, bro, since I've made the list, I've looked at it and disagreed with it like 3-4 times. My own list, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, no, Zayn, what do you think about Defoe, fam? Before we move on.
You know what, man? I think back to what Ernie was saying there as well. Like, he's like that mid-table hero. You know what I mean? He's consistent. You always knew what you got with a man like Jermaine. You know what I mean? He's always there. And I don't know, man. I think for 14th place, I don't think that's actually a bad shout, to be fair. So,
you think had him in?
I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah.
Did you guys think had him in?
Oh, Jermaine Defoe.
I feel like Shaq probably put him in.
I swear I was thinking Shaq. I was thinking that's such a because Shaq's granddad, I think, is a Tottenham fan. So I feel like, he probably grew up around that quite heavily. So my vote is on Shaq.
It was actually Lilo had him 10th.
Oh, interesting. All right.
Lilo had him 10th. All right, cool. So 13th place we've got to play here. Only 1 person had this guy in, which is quite shocking for a United fan channel. Dwight York.
Wow.
13th place with 2 points. 1 person had him in 9th.
You know, with Dwight York, yeah. Obviously, what striker?
That was you. Cowley, that was definitely you. That was you in it.
I actually didn't put him in my top 10.
I swear. Nah, that has your name written all over it, man. Are you sure?
You know what it is, right? I love Dwight York. In fact, York and Cole were probably the two. That was a strike partnership that I probably first remembered when it comes to like Man United and football. I remember playing with them with international superstar soccer, but this probably shows our age a little bit, yeah. For once, we actually look a bit young on this list, yeah, because obviously I'm a 90s baby, but by the time I was really aware of what was going on in football, York and Cole were towards the end of their kind of stint at United anyway, and so I didn't see their best work in it. So I did, especially not Dwight York, because I think after he left United, he fell off quite quickly. Whereas Andy Cole kind of stayed about. He had that stint at Blackburn, like kind of remembered him more to kind of go back and look at, you know what I mean, the things he did before. But yeah, I think it's hard to obviously not put Dwight York in your top 10 on it, but like it's
we all did. We all didn't put him in. To be fair, he's about 10 years too early for me. I'll be honest with you. I'll be honest. I've only seen his highlights on MUTV. That's about as far as my Dwight York knowledge goes.
Yeah, man, you're like me. That's like me as well. I can't lie. I ain't even gonna sit here in front. Like I know, I'm a highlights boy, man. That's all I've seen.
I mean, every time. By the way, because obviously I know some people are gonna watch this or even put in the comments or whatever, right? So get in the comments and tell us, like, if you're mad, like, how dare you not put this guy in? But obviously, this shows our age a little bit, innit? Obviously, me and Zayn are a little bit older than Ernst, so like, you'll even see that a little bit. There'll be some players you'll be surprised if you're watching this and you're about 30-ish. There'll be some players that even Ernst in his big old self won't even remember, like, do you know what I mean? Their full careers, which I was surprised when I was discussing some of these options the other day. But yeah, you might as well move on to the next one.
I think you'd be surprised about him. And Deck had him in at 9th, and Deck is a young guy.
Oh,
understandable.
Yeah, interesting.
Right, cool. 12th place, we've got someone who's in 2 of the 3 people on the podcast list. Michael Owen, 12th place with 3 points.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like I had to put Michael Owen in because I did put him in my list. I think he might have been number 10, I think, in my list.
He's 10th in 3 lists.
And yeah, obviously.
Yeah, he's 10th in my list as well.
Yeah, I mean, like, I think he did his best, obviously, work again when we were quite young. But I remember him being the real deal when I was younger, and like everyone, Michael Owen, he was the guy. I low-key loved him, even though he played for Liverpool, and I kind of hated that I liked him. He was one of them players. But also he won the Ballon d'Or, like at 20 or 21 or whatever, whilst he was at.
That's what I was gonna say, man. He's a Ballon d'Or winner, man. Ballon d'Or winner, man. He had to get my list somehow. That's why I put him in 10th as well.
It holds a lot of weight, in the Ballon d'Or, but you know what I mean?
Man.
It was different. I don't know if you know what? I've had this conversation a lot because recently when he come out and had this whole Rooney Owen thing, yeah, when he started talking about how he was the best teenager and all of that, I disagreed, didn't it? I thought Rooney was better than him when he was a teenager, and
it's tough. It's a tough
obviously
argument.
Michael Owen actually won the Ballon d'Or when he was like 21, I think. But look, I'm sure Rooney is going to pop up later on in the list, innit? But we'll talk about Rooney. But I just think like he was, I don't know, man. I think his best attribute, I feel like, was his pace, being on the like he had some good pace and great finishing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, the injuries killed him, man.
And then obviously once his knee went, the best things he did was like in his first couple of years of his career, innit? So
the thing is with me and Michael Owen is I only watched him really when he was washed, when he was like at United and those like kind of teams towards the back end of his career. So for me, he's not really got a great memory. I just remember him scoring that one goal in the derby when it won 4-3, and that's about it. That's my highlights of Michael Owen in my lifetime.
I mean, even with me, bro, and I had to go back and watch like Michael Owen's cup final performance against Arsenal and those type of things. Like, I don't remember them. Like, I don't remember watching them. I had to go back and watch them. But I did actually go back and do a little bit of research on him because I wanted to be sure that Rooney was better, and I'm still sure. But yeah.
Cool. And between 12th and 11th, there's a big gap in points. So like everyone from 11th was close to making the top 10.
All right.
Andy Cole, 11th place with 12 points.
11th place. 11th place. There is no way that Andy Cole has got 11th place, bro. I feel like leaving the stream right now, bro. That is crazy. Andy Cole needs to be in your top 5, boy. That is nuts. How,
I'm
bro?
not gonna lie. Listen. I must admit, he's not even in my
Not
list.
even in
bro.
Zayn's list. It's not even in his list.
Nah,
I'm
It's
actually a snake,
blasphemous.
bro. I'm a snake. Nah, I'm a
Nah,
snake.
we
I'm a
actually
snake.
can't do this.
I'm actually a snake. I'm a snake, bro. It's calm.
I,
But, yeah, he
I
wasn't even
shouldn't
in
be
my
a
list
part of the
though.
top 10 Premier League striker stream where Andy Cole is not even in the top 10.
It's an honourable mention.
Bro,
Andy
bro, this
Cole.
is honorable.
No. This is so wrong, fam. This is so wrong. Bro, man, can I just say, Andy Cole scored 187 Premier League goals and scored 1 penalty. 187 Premier League goals, 1 penalty. He was part of the team, not just part of the team. So important to that team that won the treble. Yeah, one, bro. This is like
He's a
crazy,
bagsman.
fam. I can't lie. He also, up until Mohamed Salah broke it, held the record for the most goal involvements in the Premier League season with Alan Shearer. This is blasphemous, bro. How can we not put Andy Cole in the top 10, bro? Nah, bro. Bro, I don't care. I disagree with that, bro. I'm drawing battle lines here. This is not happening. He's going in our top 10. He's going
I
in my.
said VAR check. I said VAR check. Yeah,
Now, this needs a VAR. 100% needs
I
VAR.
heard that. Send it to the
Let's
screen,
have a
man. I
look.
had to go to the screen. I had to go and watch some more highlights. Maybe I think that's what it might be.
Bro, so go look at some of the goals that Andy Cole scored. And I'm telling you now, bro, he's in your top 5, bro. He's in everybody. He should be in every single person's top 5. This is an absolute travesty. I'm not even going to lie. Travesty.
He's only actually
I
in.
said, you got a comment here
Um,
saying Zach. It must say Zayn don't watch ball. I hear that. I'm trying to be like you, Shaq, innit? You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to compete with you, bro. Come on, man.
I think he's only in 3 people's list. You know,
That's shocking. That's
he's in
shocking,
mine.
honestly.
He's in mine at 10th. He's in yours at.
I put him
Yours
4th.
he's 4th. Yeah, yours is 4th. Shaq has him 7th. I think that's it. I don't think anyone else has him in.
Bro, I struggle to put many
It's unreal. I can't lie to you. It's crazy. Andy Cole's goal record is insane. If you go watch his highlights as well, this guy used to score bangers. This guy
Bangers, bro. Important goals, and he never scored penalties. You know, he said he never scored penalties because he was like, he's like, as a striker, I shouldn't have to rely on penalties to score goals. If I scored a penalty, it's like I'm cheating. And he was still putting up numbers, like getting most goals and assists in the Premier League season, bro. He held that record for like 20 years with Alan Shearer. They just broke it now. Salah broke it last season. Like, this is Premier League greatness at like in every way you want to look at it. I genuinely don't think he doesn't get a fair shake because of how dark he is, fam. That's the truth, bro. That he's too black, fam. That's what it is. He's too real for them, bro.
Personality as well. Like he hasn't really got that show off personality, so it's really bad.
Yeah, he's too black, fam. He's just
legacy.
He's a real, man. No, I'm about to say, man.
Zayn, what's your defense for not having him in your list at all? I think that's outrageous.
Well, you know what? I'll be honest, man. I'll be honest, bro. It was a lot before, the time I really started watching ball like that. Maybe like I said, it's just I didn't know it. Do you know what I mean? I just went with what I know, bro. So that's my proof. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, though, man. It is what it is.
Thing is, I know some people, for example, Drogba's going to be higher than him on the list. Shouldn't be. I could think of so many people that are going to be. All of the people are going to read after this. Yeah, they're going to honestly, a big portion of them don't deserve to be higher than Andy Cole on any list of Premier League strikers specifically. That's crazy. But anyway, I honestly don't know how people came to that conclusion. Genuinely, anyway.
I think Shaq's got a good point in the chat though. Like the people from that, Andy Cole wasn't even the beginning of the Premier League, bro. He was like the middle. But I feel like people from that era are slept on because they're so before our time. And the recency bias is a thing. It's a big factor in football debates these days.
Yeah, I hear that. I do hear that. I just think Andy Cole, in this era, bro, my man would be winning Ballon d'Ors, bro. Andy Cole was a proper baller, bro.
He was a problem.
He was a proper striker just lobs, bangers, strikers, finishes. He was quick, strong, good turn. He had everything you wanted in a striker. Genuinely good in the air. He literally was everything you want. and bang, bare goals consistently score goals. Like whether at Newcastle, United, won leagues, like Champions Leagues, bro, scoring in the Champions Leagues as well. Like he did it in every kind of place. But yeah, honestly, travesty. Anybody watching this know that I do not agree with any of this. Innit? This is just the other people, the so-called friends of the channel. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even know if I can
What
call
do you
them
mean?
my
One of the
friend.
hosts of the channel also hasn't got him in.
Embarrassing, honestly, embarrassing. I can't defend him either.
We can talk about Andy
man.
Cole
Anyway,
all
let's
day.
keep it stepping, man.
We can talk about Andy
Let's keep
Cole
it
all day.
moving, man.
All right. Finally, we're into the top 10 now. Honorable mentions are done. This is the top 10. We have
All right.
a Man United striker in 10th, Dutchman, Ruud van Nistelrooy, 14 points, 10th place.
10th.
You want to talk about real poachers, real, you know what I mean, traditional bagsman. Ruud van Nistelrooy is probably that to like a T. I don't think this guy scored any goals outside the box except like one.
Such a baller, bro. I don't know. I can't remember where I put him on my list. I think I put him like in my top 5, I think. But yeah, Rude, man. That guy made me fall in love with Manchester United back in the day.
He had him 4th.
I actually don't think I put Ruud van Nistelrooy in my top 10. By the way, let me just make it very clear about how much I love Ruud van Nistelrooy. I used to literally, as you lot can see, obviously I'm black, I'm Sudanese, but I've got this like thick, straight hair, Indian type vibe, right? I used to model my hair back in the day when I was a kid to look like Ruud van Nistelrooy when I was playing. I swear to God, I swear to God, so I could try to play like Ruud van Nistelrooy. I loved that guy. He was one of my favorite strikers, even still to this day, one of my favorite strikers. I loved him. I remember them times when he was, you know what I mean? Henry, that was all Arsenal fans talked about, was Henry. But we had Van Nistelrooy and he bang goals. You know what I mean? He beat Henry to the Golden Boot that season.
Once.
And yeah, he banged goals, like bare goals, just like you said, proper poacher, striker goal, like proper box goals.
His goal comp is one of the most boring things you'll ever see. But like, you just can't argue with the numbers, bro. It's like 95.
That's actually why I didn't put him in my top 10.
Always scoring.
And I think he only won one league with United, I think.
Yeah, he was in that top period where Chelsea was sort of nicking him off us.
Yeah, so it's a shame. He deserved to probably win more with United. But yeah, I didn't put him in my top 10 for that reason, really.
That's kind of mad, though. That's kind of mad, man. Ruud van Nistelrooy, knowing your top 10 strikers.
I mean, you can't say nothing. You didn't put Andy Cole in.
No. But listen, I accepted that already, though. I already accepted that, but you got to accept this, bro.
No, I do accept it's tough. Like, honestly, when I was looking at the list, like I said, like, there was a good couple of times I looked at the list and disagreed with myself and thought, oh, maybe this guy's got to be in there, or maybe that guy's got to be in there. And Van Nistelrooy was one of them guys where I was like, how can he not be in there? But, you know, it's one of them ones where I have my reasons, innit? It wasn't even just like, I think he's an unbelievable striker. And like I was saying earlier, there's going to be some unbelievable strikers that don't make this list because it's a very tough list to make. And Van Nistelrooy, I think, like I said, as much as I love him, I think there was probably in Premier League history, at least probably just about 10 strikers better than him. Just about. Like, not there, but just about.
I mean, fair enough. Like, it's a top 10 strikers list. Everyone in that conversation is going to be a good player. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
All right, cool. In 9th, we've got another Dutchman who played for Man United, Robin van Persie.
Oh,
narrowly beats out Van
RVP.
When it comes to strikers at United, this is the one I probably have the most attachment to because this is like the league title I watched week in, week out, and since then it's just been crap. But like that was my league title. And this guy, bro, he put the Man United team on his back and said, "Fergie, listen, it's your last year. I'm winning you this league title, bro. Don't worry about that."
You hear the stuff what Fergie was saying, isn't it? He's saying if you can't get the ball to Van Persie, let me know, and you won't play. That's what you're saying to the top generals at Man United that have won him 6-7 leagues, like Rio Ferdinand, Rooney, Carrick, all of them. He's like, listen, he sat them all down. Rio said, he sat us, all of us down and told us, if you can't get the ball to Van Persie, let me know, and you won't play. Right? That's all we're doing this season. And boy, what a season that was, man. Like Shaq said, that catalogue of goals, bro. The 90th minute winner at Man City, that goal against Aston Villa, which was part of a hat trick, that was in the game that actually won us the league as well. I remember watching that. That 3-0 was the game that actually sealed the league. It was in like March or something, bro. We walked the league that season. Like, bro, the
such a
bangers
banger as well, bro.
That one season was worth so much. Like, it was literally worth so much. Because to be honest, Van Persie, the seasons he had previously didn't amount to much. Even though he had his best goal scoring season might have even been at Arsenal. But
yeah, the year before.
Yeah, the year before. But he only really stayed fit for like 2 full seasons. And in those 2 full seasons, one of them was at United where he won the league, and the other one was at Arsenal where he set that record for himself. Which but yeah, he's an unbelievable player as well. Even internationally, going away with Van Gaal that season as well. And it adds to it. Just I know it wasn't at United, but it does add to it. Him that diving header and that go like that Dutch team in 2014.
Yeah, I think technically you would struggle to find 10 better strikers in the Premier League than Van Persie as just a straight footballer. This guy could do everything.
He was a baller, man.
He could do everything on the pitch. It's madness, man. What a player. What a player. All right, cool. 8th, we got another crazy player. Kind of hurts me to put him here this high, but it's Luis Suarez, number 8.
I don't want to comment on Luis Suarez, man.
No, I can't lie. Suarez is one of them guys where when he played for Liverpool, I couldn't admit he was good at football. I was watching it and I was saying, nah, this guy's not even, he's overrated. He's overrated, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's not even that good. As soon as he joined Barcelona, I was like, Luis Suarez, man, what a player. This guy, this guy's unreal. This guy's unreal.
No. Bro, he was a baller, fam. I don't even care, bro. He was a good footballer, man. He was sick.
I'm gonna let Zayn give all the Zayn and Ernest. You lot can give the Suarez's flowers because I'm not giving him no flowers.
Right, that Luis Suarez season before he left is probably like a top 2 season from a player of all time in the Premier League. Just behind 08 Ronaldo, obviously. Come on now.
Didn't win the league though, did
he? Yeah, but come on, bro. This guy was scoring Ballon d'Or contenders every game. I think he's still banned in the city of Norwich. He's still banned in the city of Norwich, I'm sure. He's not allowed to go there anymore.
Yeah, that hat-trick was dirty, I can't lie. But yeah, it happens. Players can score hat-tricks. Dirk Kuyt scored a hat-trick against United. So what?
But where did your hate for Luis Suarez stem from? Is it just that he played for Liverpool, or is it because he's a rat?
Well, the fact that he racially abused one of my favorite ever player, maybe in Patrice Evra. That's rule number 1 that I don't like about him. He's also a little rat, bro. The guy's just bites people, bro. In about 4 different times in his career, he bites someone. Why are you biting, man, bro? Like, are you all right, fam? Like, how was your first response? Yeah, your anger response to just start fucking chewing it, man. Like, what is that, bro? Like, and also you don't do it once. Well, man, like, okay, that's a bit weird, but like, whatever, he just bugged out. Bro, the guy just always bites, man. Bro, did you see him even like the other week when he tried to bite Jordi Alba? He didn't notice it was Jordi Alba, and he started biting his finger in that. Bro, the guy's insane, bro. He's just a little. He's literally physically looks like a rat as well. Yeah, bun him, bro. I can't. I'm not having him. There's so many reasons why I don't like him, bro. But him being a rat, looking like a rat, the shit he did against Ghana in the World Cup where he like literally saved the ball off the line, and Ghana were going to be through to the semi-finals of the World Cup. It was like the first time an African nation would have done it or something. Bro, I hate this guy. I actually hate Luis. I like genuinely, it's personal with me and him. That's why I didn't put him in my top 10, as I'm sure many of you could have guessed already. But yeah, bun Luis Suarez. I ain't giving him no flowers, bro, even if he deserves them.
All right, let's move on from Suarez, man. I think Cowley's going to blow a gasket.
I hear that.
We got 2 players joint 6th.
Go on.
2 players joint 6th. You got Didier Drogba and Erling Haaland joint 6th place on the list.
You know what? Yeah, as much as I love Drogba, I'm not gonna lie. I think Haaland's a better striker than Drogba.
100%, 100,000,000%. I don't even care. Shaq, I'm sorry, bro. I know Drogba's your guy. That's your number 1 pick, probably. But listen, nah. Bro, Erling Haaland, bro, as much as I hate it, as much as the fact he plays for City, won a triple with these man, all of that, I can't stand him. But at the same time, bro, that guy is a finisher, bro. That
Erling
guy
Haaland,
is every time we play against City, bro, I'm shook. I am shook of this guy, bro. Like
listen, I'm a
he's
go out and
different,
say it
man.
now, yeah. Erling Haaland will end his career at the top of this list without a doubt. Like I'm almost like sure he will. And I'll be honest, I don't like him that much as like a player. I think he's very robotic, athletic. He almost symbolizes everything wrong with football for me today. There's no like flair, technical, like it's all like, you know, athleticism, being robotic, being in the right place at the right time. But this guy is a machine. Like he takes that robotic thing to the next level. And he is like, I've never seen anybody with such pace and power and like movement and just combining it all to just score so many goals. Like if you look at like, I think the 3 seasons, or if you look at the top 5 best starts to a Premier League season, Haaland's he's won, he's first, second, and third on that list, and the guy's been in the Premier League for 3 years. Like his stats are ridiculous. Like his numbers are crazy, and he will go down as the Premier League's greatest striker ever.
Yeah, if he stays at City the whole time, he's taking Shearer's record. 100%.
I mean, as much as I hate to say it, the guy, he scored goals everywhere he went. He scored goals at Salzburg, he scored goals at Dortmund, and now he scored goals at City. And like, he hasn't stopped. He's just been getting better and better. This season, he looks like he's going to do another mad one where he scores 30 or 40 goals or something. He's already, like I said, set so many records, broken every record possible. Yeah, I can't see how he doesn't end up number 1 if he stays in the Premier League for another 2-3 years. All these records are getting cooked.
Let's talk about Drogba though as well, because I mean, like Haaland is obviously a machine. Like the Drogba's like the complete opposite in terms of goal scoring and stuff. He's more of like known for his target man, like link up play, big game player, that kind of thing. Drogba's not even actually on my list, but you know, I mean,
I think I put Drogba like 8th on my list.
Like Drogba, you had him, yeah, 8th.
I think with Didier, listen, I love Didier, bro. He was a proper old-fashioned number 9. Strong. He was so strong. One thing, unbelievably strong. And the guy had his catalog is insane. And if you look at his goals, right, he scored goals in the biggest games, in the most important times, in the cup finals, in those crunch games against United or against Liverpool or Arsenal. He used to love scoring. But that offside goal against United, but even that offside goal against United was so important for that title that they won. Like
so important.
He'd score you 10 to 15 goals, but all of them would be
match
in the
winners.
biggest games of the season. Match winners. Yeah. So it's one of them ones where it's like those 10 to 15 goals are actually worth more than 30 goals against, you know, like Lukaku used to do the opposite. He'd score bare goals, he'd score you 20, 25 in the season, but it'll all be like the second goal in a 2-0. Yeah. You know what I mean? Against
third goal and 4-0 wins and stuff.
Yeah, like I'd much rather a player like that. Obviously Drogba. At the same time, I do think he's too high on this list, I'll be honest. Number 6 is crazy.
Oh, Cali, hear this, yeah. Hear this. I got Shaq's hating on us in the comments here. I said 100 million%, and he said 100 million is actually wild. And then he said, I hate you guys. But listen, yeah, hear this, yeah. Didier Drogba played in the Prem for 9 seasons. 9 seasons, bro. Okay. And Haaland has played in 3. Guess how many goals more Drogba has over Haaland?
It can't be many.
10 goals.
Yeah,
10 goals. So come on, man. Like,
but I do think with Drogba though, the goal scoring is the weakest part of his game.
Yeah. Also, Haaland ain't playing against the centre backs Drogba played against. Drogba played against Sol Campbell's, Rio Ferdinand's, all of them lot. Whereas Haaland's playing against good defenders, but the best of the bunch is Van Dijk, and he ain't better than like that. He ain't better. There was probably 6 or 7 centre backs in the league then better than Van Dijk. So I hear that.
Yeah,
Drogba
it's tough
did.
to it's tough to compare eras like that. Always, like I don't like the same argument like when it's in basketball and they're talking about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Like it's hard to compare different times, but at the same time, man, Haaland, like you said yourself, is a machine, bro. It's 3 seasons. He scored 94 Premier League goals. Do you know how mad that is?
That's insane.
94 in 3 seasons. That is insane. Like that is insane. Just off that. Someone said, Haaland don't have AFCON. I said, bro, AFCON, it's 9 seasons, bro. Man said, yeah, triple the number of seasons.
Yeah, AFCON's only like
Damn,
once every 3-4 years. You can't.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Come on, man. Listen, AFCON can't be the excuse, surely, man.
AFCON's one every 2 years, isn't it? Anyway,
I think it
go
was
on. So I think Haaland, I can't lie, should be at least bona fide sixth, but
You think so? Nah, I think Drogba. Like, I think we're disrespecting him a bit here. I think his general play is like top. I think he just didn't have those seasons. He had like a couple seasons where he smashed the goals, but he had a lot of seasons where he scored like single digits.
yeah, listen, Drogba was in my top 10. But
No,
like
I
in
was gonna
terms of
say in the
Premier
top
League
10
strikers,
regardless. We said they're all gonna be ballers. You know
yeah,
what I mean? We
he's
said
not
that
in there
everyone
for
on
the
this
amount
list
of
is gonna be a baller.
Drogba's not in there for the amount of goals he scored. He's in there for like because there's other strikers that scored like similar numbers, but it's about the like the value of each of those goals was high, bro. Do you know what I mean? And obviously we know how much of a baller he was. His hold up play was elite. His chest control, just everything about his play generally was sick. His finishing was unbelievable. He scored bangers. Like his catalog was sick as well. And he was just a monster of a striker. You never were happy to see Drogba as the striker playing against you, especially if you're an Arsenal fan. He punished them lot all the time.
Yeah, I think the time hasn't done Drogba well on his legacy. I feel like only people who really watched him at the time know how good he was. But this new generation isn't really rating him as much anymore.
Well, go on. Let's move on from number 6 then. Who's fifth?
It's a big jump from number 6 to number 5 with 42 points. Sergio Aguero.
This man terrorized me.
You want to talk about players you were scared of?
Lie.
Sergio Aguero. Every time we lined up against City, I was scared.
He struck fear into my heart, fam. So I only wonder how he made the defenders he played against feel. I swear to God, that guy made me scared, fam. Like I would feel worried, bro. Like every time he got the ball, I'm like, oh, he's gonna score. Like every single time, bro. Anywhere near the ball. And I was right.
Smash it near post. Scores.
And he loved the game against United. He absolutely loved the game against United, bro. Every time it was Manchester Derby, this guy was eating, fam. And he played us in the period that we got worse and worse. So, like, I feel like every time he played us, he got better and we were worse. So we just get punished more and more, fam. Like, bro, he was an unbelievable striker.
Bro, you're talking about injuries. If this guy didn't have injuries, he'd be even higher up the list. He might be he'd probably be in the top 3.
I mean, he has one of the greatest ever like goals per minute ratios, isn't it? Like,
because he'd only play 27 games a season, but he'd score 27 goals.
Yeah, literally every season. And yeah, man.
Do you remember? Oh wait, Kanye, do you remember that season where you triple captained him on fantasy football? I still remember this, and I remember at the beginning of the game we both saw he weren't even starting that game, and you were vexed. You were you were so mad. And then he comes off the bench and banged 2 goals, isn't it?
He came off the bench, yeah, and he only had 20 minutes, and they were down. They were 1-0 down, and he came on and he banged 2 goals, and they ended up winning. He got the bonus points. It was one of the best triple captain moves I ever did. Honestly,
elite striker, man, elite striker.
There's no argument with, as much as I hate to say it, there's no argument. He's got to be in the top most people's top 10. He's got to be there. I think he was 6th on my list.
He was quite high on my list. I had him 4th.
I think I had him 4th or 5th. 5th, I think.
I might have had him 5th.
Yeah, you two had him 5th. I had him 4th. Yeah, he was in that realm, like in about there. I don't know, man. He's given us, like, as United fans, you have to respect it, but he also gave us the darkest moment, probably in my time supporting United, with that last-minute winner.
The Aguero, God. Like, and that's what I mean. Like, to be fair, those moments are the moments that write your name in history, and that
he's probably got the biggest goal in Premier League history.
Yeah, you could argue that. Well, I might disagree, but you could argue that for sure.
Madness. All right, cool. In fourth, we have someone who has never won the Premier League. Harry Kane, 45 points.
That kind of stinks that he's like,
Harry Kane.
what, 7 places above Andy Cole?
Yeah, but Harry Kane, bro. This guy is like, he's second on the scoring charts, no?
I mean, Harry Kane, listen, I love Harry Kane. I think I put him 7th or something. But listen, Harry Kane's a baller. I don't think like
He's a baller, man.
there's many strikers
He's
that score
such a
30
baller.
Premier League goals for Tottenham. Even when they're shit as well. They finished like 8th that season. And he's still banging like 31, 32 goals in the Premier League. Harry Kane is a unbelievable striker. Unbelievable striker. For United, I feel like he was the one that got away.
You see what he's doing now. You see what he's doing now in at Bayern. I swear he's out there breaking their records over there. Like,
Yeah.
bro, he's literally, bro. I couldn't have said it better myself. There we go. He's a monster, bro. This guy's a beast, bro. Like,
Yeah, he's a demon of a striker. The guy's left foot, right foot. He's a monster in the
man.
air. He can drop deep. He could play number 10. Like, he could drop deep.
He's that good, bro.
String football together. Like, he's got
Player
great-
for player, he's right at the top, like up there.
He's up there for
100%.
sure. Like, Harry Kane is up there. But I think 4th is high, man. Just because we're talking about Premier League, yeah? And I just think it's hard to put someone who's never won the Premier League in that top, like that high up. I think that's just my personal opinion. But
I don't know, man. I feel like if he didn't play for Tottenham, he would have won the league.
yeah, but
100%.
he always did, innit? Like,
If he'd made that move to City,
bro, if he went that move to City, I think listen, personally, I think if he went to City, he's doing the numbers Haaland's doing now for City. I actually
100%,
genuinely,
he's that caliber of player for sure.
because he's that player. He's doing better numbers
He's
than
doing the
Haaland
numbers
was in Germany.
He's doing the numbers.
Bro, he's doing better numbers than Lewandowski was when he was like being tipped for that Ballon d'Or. If Harry Kane,
this guy's in his 30s as well, man. Like, you have to understand, bro. This guy's been doing this consistently for the longest, bro. Like, he's a baller.
If he wins a Champions League with Bayern this season and/or goes far in the World Cup, he probably should maybe win the Ballon d'Or, bro. Like, his numbers are ridiculous, bro. And like, if he wins a
Take
league
that
and a
comment off the
Champions League
screen.
with Bayern,
Be upset.
bro.
Honestly, this comment is such facts. I swear to God. I said we should have taken this and avoided, bro. Oh my days, what a mistake that was. What
Bro.
a
You know what?
mistake that was.
Harry Kane is the type of striker United would have signed if Fergie was in charge. Like, back in the day, that's the type of striker Fergie would have gone.
RVP-esque.
RVP, Teddy Sheringham, Andy Cole, all of them strikers that are banging in the Premier League for these other teams like the Tottenhams of the world and the Newcastle of the world. Come to United, win a couple Premier Leagues, bro. That's what would have happened. It would have, you know what I mean? We tried it with Alan Shearer, who we're going to talk about soon. But yeah, man. I think
wow.
we're gonna get
That
to our
Harry
top
Kane-
three. The top three is gonna get naughty now, isn't it? This is where everybody came
top
to
three
see
is
it.
close. It is quite close. In third place, we've got him, the Geordie legend himself, top scorer in Premier League history, Alan Shearer.
Alan Shearer.
The reality, brothers and sisters. Nah, all right, Alan Shearer. Alan Shearer. What a boy. He was a baller, man. That guy. Top Premier League striker. He
We'll
done
let
well, man.
Cowley have a moment here.
You know.
Nah,
To be fair, this is Cowley's guy, man. Remember
This
FIFA
guy.
days?
Have you guys heard of Alan Shearer? The elders know him.
Taking a moment of reflection. Look at you, man, just smiling away.
There was this child who was Alan Shearer crazy.
That's me. Basically,
Cowley's
yeah.
Alan
Wake up,
Shearer
Alan
crazy.
Shearer, go to sleep, Alan Shearer. That's it.
Bro, you see Alan Shearer, yeah? I'm so mad he never come to United, you know that? Because, listen, I started watching football, yeah? And I think I'll tell you my love story about Alan Shearer, where it all started, yeah? There's this one brother, shout out Nick, innit, yeah? You know what I mean? We used to play football back in the day. Obviously, he was a big Newcastle fan, and his family were big Newcastle fans. And obviously, he loved Alan Shearer, innit? Yeah? So it kind of piqued my interest. I was like, I was one of those guys that was, you know, I want to know about these players that my friends know about, innit? and he used to always pretend to be Alan Shearer. You know, you always got that player. So I started
Do the
watching,
celebration.
taking notice of Alan Shearer, yeah, and his dead celebration. And I was like, wow, this guy, yeah, is actually, bro, he is a bagsman. It's typical, exactly what you want to know about being a striker. And number 9 in a Premier League era is Alan Shearer, bro. Headers, lash, absolute lash of a finish. 99 shot power on that guy. Yeah, he scored outside of the box, volleys, headers, always dead celebration, penalties. It's always the same. Arm up. Yeah, bro. This guy, like, also just a bland British white man, bro. Just scoring goals. We don't get enough of that nowadays, bro. In Premier League, fam. There's not enough of that.
He says it himself.
Fancy
Everyone-
with the
complete
tricks and
striker,
all of
man.
that. Bro,
Everyone
this
cusses
guy,
out his celebration.
all he does was goals. I don't want to hear about celebrations. I don't want to hear about hairstyles. I don't want to hear about nothing. I just deal in goals. You get me? Just straight goals, fam. So yeah, man.
That's what he's all about.
Like, he could definitely be anywhere on this list. He could, like, in the top 3. Like, but he has to be in everyone's top 3. And obviously Premier League winner with Blackburn as well. So
Yeah, now the top 3 is definitely interchangeable. But like Alan Shearer, man, my first ever introduction to him was in goal 1 when he's showing Santiago Munoz levels on the late extension. And I was like, nah, this guy's got aura. I had to go watch it back. And this guy, man, the most boring celebration ever, but we saw it 260 times. So, yeah, I mean, it says all you need to know about him.
Literally. Yeah, complete striker, man. Complete striker.
Do you guys respect that he stayed at Newcastle, or do you think he should have left for the trophies?
I mean, because I guess he won a Premier League at Blackburn. So obviously when he was going to leave Blackburn, Fergie wanted him. Everybody, like, this was quite a well-documented story. Alan Shearer's talked about it bare times. Fergie wanted him. He wanted him to come to United and obviously carry on winning leagues with us. And Alan Shearer wanted to go back to his boyhood town, Newcastle, and score goals for them. You kind of respect it a little bit because obviously, yeah, fair enough, whatever, they're your boyhood club. And obviously they were going kind of toe for toe with United at the time as well. So it wasn't even like that. He couldn't have, it wasn't even like Newcastle today where no one was looking at them to win the league. Like, they really could have won them leagues. And he wanted to do it at his boyhood club. Obviously, nobody turns down Fergie, so that pissed him off and it pissed the United fans off. And obviously, we still take the piss out of him all the time in Bury Our Chants and shit. So it's fun to like pick on him for not coming to us and winning bare trophies, but the neutral football fan in me kind of respects it a little bit.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, they're like in Newcastle now, he is the legend, he's the player. Whereas at United, he would have just been like one of the great players to play for the club. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so yeah, I guess
worked out for him. He got what he wanted. Became the local hero.
Again, that's what I'm saying. All
right, top 2.
But before we move on quickly,
Alan Shearer.
You're such a fool, man. Listen, guys, we've got 12 people watching. Thank you for all the support. Guys, please make sure you smash a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Get in the comments, let us know what you think, who your top 2 are. Pretty sure everybody knows who's going to be.
Before we go into our top 2, can we go through some of the comments? And also, I just want to obviously discuss, go a little recap up until where we've got to now in it. But you know what? Let me do that first, actually, and we'll go into the comments. Yeah. I see one of the comments said, obviously, Cole. Yeah. This comment here from a brother called Amram. Andy Cole, if you're joining here now, unfortunately didn't even get into our top 10. How insane is that? Yeah. I'm obviously very what's the word? Vexed, upset about that. And I refute it. Yeah. I refute it completely. But yeah, here we are. We've had Drogba and Haaland joint 6th. We've had Harry Kane as, I think, number 4, wasn't he?
Yeah, so the full list.
The list so far. Ernst.
So in 10th place we had Van Nistelrooy, 9th place we had RVP, 8th we had Suarez, joint 6th we had Drogba and Haaland, 5th we had Aguero, 4th we had Kane, 3rd we had Shearer.
Yeah. So that's where we are now. So I think we all know the top two is going to be Thierry Henry and Wayne Rooney. We just don't know in what order. So
I'll tell you, there's 2 points in it.
it's 2 points in it, so it's close. To
2
be fair,
points in it.
it's understandable. I've got my case to say who's first, but let's just go. Let me start going through the comments.
The
Because
foe was
we've
a
got quite
14th
a lot of
honorable
comments.
mention.
So yeah, we've got. This is about Harry Kane. He's averaging a golden assist every 30 minutes. Yeah, he's doing mad numbers. It's buying right now. H1 says he will be playing midfield towards the end of his career. I could definitely see that. He says we should have taken him instead of Højlund. Obviously, we saw that comment earlier, 100%. Alan Shearer, from Shaq. Thank you for your contribution there. Andy Cole, like I said, unfortunately became was our last honorable mention. Defoe was actually also in our honorable mentions. He didn't make it into our top 10. He was 14th place. We've got Assam Manan saying, come on, top spot belongs to Thierry. Well, we know what team he supports. We'll get there. TT as well. Okay, so a lot of talk about
All right.
Thierry Henry. So without further ado,
we might as well just say that the winner.
Or just tell who's the winner.
In first place, what you guys saying Thierry Henry? I don't know if you know where you are. I don't even think you know what channel this is. Wayne Rooney is, of course, number one in the list.
Well, let's go, man. Come on.
Mate, the other day, he said to me, he saw the white Pele. So I said, who is he? He goes by the name of
Wayne Rooney. Wayne Rooney. Nah, that's the guy, man.
I don't know if you guys think what kind of channel this is.
I've got good reason as to why I think Wayne Rooney is number one on this list, right? And I'll start right by shouting out first of all Thierry Henry, because he could have been number one on my list easily. I put Wayne Rooney into you know what I mean? But I'll give you my reasoning as to why I think Wayne Rooney is a better striker than Thierry Henry for this list. Wayne Rooney is the only striker in Premier League history to not only go over 200 goals, but also amass 103 assists. So over 100 assists and 200 goals in his Premier League career. That's one thing that he has over Henry. Another thing he has over Henry is that Wayne Rooney has personally been one of the most important parts in Man United retaining the Premier League title. He was part of a Man United team that did 3 in a row, and Thierry Henry has never done 2 in a row. He's only ever won single Premier League titles, like standalone ones. And I think retaining a Premier League title is a very, very difficult skill. And to do it 3 times, very, very difficult. Also, obviously, he ended his career as Man United's top goal scorer in history, England's top goal scorer in history. And just, he also played against Thierry Henry and Arsenal's teams, Arsenal teams that had Thierry Henry in, and he absolutely violated. He was a monster. They couldn't control him. Yeah. I don't want to hear it. He was one of the reasons.
He ruined them, bro.
Bro, he was part of the teams that ended their unbeaten run. He was part of these teams that were terrorizing man like Henry and these man. So, and that was when he was 19. So, I don't want to hear that these men couldn't share a pitch. Like some Arsenal fans will tell you, nobody could touch Henry when he was on. Nah, it's not true. I saw Rooney pull up to Henry and these man when he was a youth and say, "What? It's mine. This is mine." Yeah, and he took over from there on. So, yeah, that's my case on Wayne Rooney over Thierry Henry.
I hear that. But at the same time, you know what is it? This is purely off just opinion. But you know what is this? What if there's one player in my history of watching football that I love, that from Manchester United, has to be Mr. Thierry Henry himself. Bro, you don't understand. I was so jealous these men had Thierry. Even though our team was sick, we had Rooney, we had all these men. Bro, I just love Thierry Henry, man. He's class, man. Top footballer, man. Top footballer. The flair.
He's an amazing player, bro. I'm not gonna sit here and
amazing player, man.
Like Ernst, you probably didn't even remember watching these man, but like I actually remember watching Henry and being You know that fear I was saying that I had with Aguero. I had that fear about Henry. He scored some unbelievable
Yeah.
goals against United as well. He
Bangers, bro,
terrorized United.
bangers.
So I'm not
Thierry
gonna
Henry's
sit
a
here and
baller,
say,
man.
I'm not going on like he's shit or nothing like that. I'm not out here trying to make him back big. You know what I mean? For me, Wayne Rooney is a personal thing. Is a personal favorite. One probably might be my favorite. Like one of my favorite players ever. Right? Probably maybe my favorite ever in terms of attackers. And I'm not gonna lie. I was even saying this the other day. There was no point at the time that Ronaldo and Rooney were there together that I thought Ronaldo was more important than Rooney. Never. Even when Ronaldo was scoring them 40 goals, I was thinking if we had to get rid of one of them, I'd get rid of Ronaldo. And Rooney was so important to United that like you could build a team around him in any situation, right? Like if he played right back for you, he'd be the best right back on that you've seen. Do you know what I mean? If you played centre mid for you, he'd be the best player on the pitch. If you played up front for you, he's just one of them guys that no matter what you do, he's, you know what I mean? And his goals, his catalog, fam. Come on, man. Yeah. Comment from Iago there. Rooney's a baller. I like Henry more aesthetically. Pause. Yeah, that's kind of like it's a bit.
It's a bit mad. It's a bit sus. It's a bit sus.
Can't lie.
I think they both like personified their nationalities fantastically.
Yeah,
You know what I
Henry
mean?
was that vava voom, that like sexy
Yeah,
French.
yeah. And then Rooney was just a bulldog, bro. He was just a dog.
British, proper. You know what? We missed that though, man. I feel like we missed that.
I miss it. I miss that, bro. I miss just you know when you see Rooney on the pitch, man. Them kind of players, man, they don't come around anymore, man. The likes of like Rooney, Roy Keane, these kind of personalities in your team, bro. If I were their teammate, I'll be fearless, bro. If I had Rooney next to me, going on a madness, bro, kicking everyone next to me, going like, bro, you'd feel confident, man.
But also, like, you know, the thing about Rooney is that he don't get. I think like he don't big himself up the way that he should, bro. Like a player that good, yeah. I don't think anybody talks about him as well as highly as they should. I think a lot of people kind of forget about Rooney and like they kind of push him to the side a little bit, almost because he's almost too good to just be called a Premier League striker because he actually wasn't. He was way more than just a Premier League striker. Like debatably, Thierry Henry should be number one because Henry was actually a striker. But Rooney was more than just a striker. He did way more than that. In fact, he's been on record numerous times saying that season where I think he only played 1 or 2 seasons as our main striker and he hated it. He said it himself. It was really boring and he wants to be more involved in the game. Henry was more of a, obviously, player that was going to stay in that final third of the pitch. Whereas Rooney, like I said, he could play right back. He's that type of player. Skinhead Rooney as well. Beast. He even said things
Rooney,
like... Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, like
I think wants to be on the pitch.
Between Rooney and Henry, it could have been either one as number one, really. Let's be honest.
I had them 1 and 2.
Or Shearer as well. Or any of them 3 could have been number one. And like at the end of the day, if you're anywhere near this list, if people are talking about you in that breadth, then you know what I mean, you've done a very good job in it of being a Premier League striker. So yeah, man.
I don't know, man. For me, just Wayne Rooney for me is the best Premier League player of all time, full stop. So like, I had to put number 1 in my strikers list too.
I mean, yeah, Ernst, especially
Rooney.
man.
I hear it, man.
Did you even see Rooney's whole career?
No, obviously not, but the YouTube exists. We can go back and watch these players.
Of course, yeah.
With the privilege of technology.
Come on, man.
I think Rooney was one of the first players that I actually saw their like whole career. Like I saw them come through as a 16-year-old, score that goal against Everton, and I watched their whole career up until when they lost it, like, and then became a pundit. Like, he's one of the first players to make me probably feel old, fam. You know that Rooney.
I think the thing with Rooney is people watched him for so long that like sort of like became numb to him. I think that's why like his sort of legacy wasn't as well remembered as it should be. Whereas Henry sort of cut in at the peak, went to Barcelona, and everyone just remembers that like madness he did like 20 years ago.
Yeah, it never got ugly with Henry, innit? You always saw him in all his beauty in the Premier League. You never saw him like on the decline.
Even on the decline, bro. Rooney was the best midfielder in the league when he was on the decline playing in midfield.
That ball to Van Persie, bro, over the top. That Rooney number 8 period as well that he had, man. That like, bro, that goal. That goal against Newcastle. That was my favorite Rooney goal ever. You know the one he's arguing with the ref, and then the
Yeah,
ball
and
comes.
volleys it. Yeah.
You know that because that goal
Wax.
that sums up Rooney in one like motion. He's arguing with the ref. He's chatting bare shit. He's not even involved in the game. He's pissed off. He's like, nah, fuck this. And then he turns around, lashes a volley, full volley into the fucking back of the net. Bro, what a unbelievable technique as well. Yeah,
Rooney
what a
plays
player.
like your star man on pro clubs. He just runs around everywhere, just causing mayhem.
He does what he wants. Honestly, he does what he
I
wants.
hear it.
But yeah, man. So yeah, that's so final top 5 then. Yeah, Ernst, you might as well run us through the final top 5.
Let's go through it, man. The final list was obviously Defoe, 1 point, 14th. Dwight York, 2 points, 13th. Michael Owen, 12th with 3 points. Andy Cole in 11th with 12 points. Van Nistelrooy, 10th, 14 points. RVP, 9th, 16. 8th was Suarez, 19 points. Haaland and Drogba, 6th, both on 22. Aguero, 5th place, 42 points. Kane, 4th, 45. Shearer, 59 in 3rd. And then Henry, 63 points in 2nd. Rooney, 65 points in 1st.
Cool. So
That's tight, man.
very tight.
It was
Very
tight, man.
2
It's
points
tight.
in it. 2 points.
Any of those top 3
I think that makes sense.
could have been top.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
Listen, if Henry won the list, I wouldn't have complained.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hear
me
it. Same
neither.
with Shearer. If Shearer would have won the list, Henry would have won the list, or if Rooney won it, I think it's just fair to say they're in the top 3. And at the end of the day, it's all opinion, isn't it? You are 7 United fans or people fond of United, so you're gonna get a list, but yeah, man. I think there's been a good little run, fam. Good little show. If you like this type of content, let us know in the comments. Let us know in the chat.
We'll do way more stuff.
Obviously, international break, so we had to get on our toes a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Think of something that's a bit different. Thank God it's actually going to be over. But yeah, man, if you don't like this, get involved in the comments, in the chat. Let us know if you want us to do more of this type of stuff, maybe in the next international break. We're happy to debate it as well. So, you know what I mean? Let us know if you want to get involved too. But yeah, man. Anything you don't want to say?
Yeah, man. Thanks, guys, for watching. We've got obviously more content coming out this week. We've got Enemy Front coming out at some point, and also the Lodge Along on Sunday. So stay tuned for the big game.
Yeah, I'll be recording
Guys,
the
make
Enemy
sure
Front.
you subscribe. Go on.
Sorry, no, go on. And then I might.
I was gonna say, make sure you guys subscribe, get your notifications on. Like you said, Enemy Front is coming. It's gonna be a big show, hopefully this week. United versus Liverpool, so Anfield as well. So it's gonna be huge. And then we've got to watch along on the weekend. And then man, just stay tuned, man. A lot of good content hopefully coming your way.
Yeah, guys, Enemy Front will be dropping tomorrow or Friday, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We're gonna get Ease the Bully, popular recording artist from where we're from, actually. My cousin as well. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. He's a proper scouse, dirty little scouse. We'll have him on the channel. And obviously Ernst on the watch along come Sunday. Big game. But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of content. Keep it locked on the United Front. Guys, thank you for joining us. We'll see you very soon. Take care.
Peace.